Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I lost around $1,700 day trading. Um, Today was kind of bad in terms of me just low-key being married to my bias and all that, and what I should have seen and all that. So let me get into it. I'm not going to go over too much. This might be a shorter trade recap because I don't want to put like why I thought what I thought when it was wrong. So let's go over it. We can go into the 15 minute and 5 minute. We had these like previous day lows and then London lows, buy side, London highs, Asian highs, and then the same thing over here. But on ES we had these daily lows and these weekly lows that were kind of like almost relatively equal lows, and these were my major two draws of liquidity for the day, which you can see did get hit, but when you wanted to go up first. So let me go on NQ, which was my first trade of the day. This one was worse than my ES trade. I'm not happy about my ES trade, but I'm definitely more happy with the quality of a trade that I took on ES instead of NQ. But on NQ, let's get into it. We come down and market up as we sweep out London lows immediately, and we get this kind of reaction candle up. But we had this 5 minute fair value gap, and we fill it. And you know how I had, and we were super close to these previous day lows. So I'm thinking, you know, instead of just like waiting, I kind of just rushed the gun. Saw that we filled in this 5 minute fair value gap. Going to the 1 minute, we inverse this 1 minute fair value. Actually, we don't inverse it. So what happened was, none of the trades I took today I recorded, I don't think, but we took. I entered because I had 1 second left, and it was about to inverse this, and then it did not inverse it, as you can see, which kind of you know, as soon as I entered it, it didn't fill it, and it didn't inverse it. I knew I might have been cooked, and then I had stops like this, so enter here. It was right above this high, and then first target was this, and it was pretty much a bad quality trade. I don't know. Going back on it, you know, I just had bad psychology for this trade because I thought, you know, maybe we were gonna fill this 5 minute fair value gap in the inverse 1 minute, and then I thought, you know, shorts. And then I get this, so we come up here, and on ES, let's just skip my alright, that was my NASDAQ trade. It was rushed, okay? This was my ES trade. So ES, we come up and, same thing, we sweep out London low step. We come super close to these previous day lows. Same thing on NQ, but, you know, we have 2 draws in liquidity on ES that I really wanted to see get hit. So what happens is that on ES, we come up into this 5 minute order block. 5 minute breaker. I'll mark everything out. We have this 5 minute order block right here, and then we have this 5 minute breaker block, which, as you see, all of it gets hit with this candle. And on top of that, we come up, we fill in this 5 minute fair value gap and this 5 minute fair value gap, and then and as you can see, we fill it in perfectly. We get a strong reaction out of it. We get a strong reaction out of it. We get a inverse fair value gap, which I could have entered right here for a better RR if I really thought so. But honestly, with this trade not panning out, I waited for this fair value gap to get filled, and then a reaction out of it. So it was this, basically kind of like the same entry, and then my first target was these lows, and then these lows. That was my trade, and honestly, I'm not like proud of the trade, obviously, because it didn't hit. But this trade was a lot more likely because I saw, you know, we fill in, and on top of that, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we also came up to like this 15 minute and all that. I just thought that we had a lot of confluence telling us to go short, which clearly was not the case. Obviously, what I failed to realize, I kind of dismissed, was this SMT right here, these highs, and then these lows, or these lows, and these lows, which and then also we did just sweep London, so I should have waited, you know, probably for a bullish bias because we have this 5 minute SMT, Yeah, this 5 minute SMT off of a liquidity sweep. And then, yeah, Long John Silver's straight to the moon. I would have got an entry for long, so today would have just been no trade day. But I really did think this was the trade, right? It was during macro. Sorry. It was during macro, filling every confluence and giving us a reaction candle out of it and a invalidation of 1 minute order flow to the bullish side. So, but yeah, did not pan out that well. That was my trades for the day. So tomorrow we have NFP, non-farm payroll. So that always affects the market a lot. So we'll see if I even take a trade tomorrow. But I'm still up on the week. Still up at like $1,000 on the week or something like that. Nothing too big, but profitable weeks make profitable months, and profitable months make profitable years. So, still up and not too hurt about this trade right here. Rush this trade, which this trade should never have happened. So I really should only be down like $700, but this trade happened. So, but yeah, we move. The ideal trade there was none. At least for me, there was no ideal trade today besides the one I took on ES and I lost. So, basically what I take away from this trade and what everyone else should take away from this trade is, we have a 5 minute SMT off of, this is basically a 5 minute SMT. When you have a 5 minute SMT off of a key level liquidity, don't disregard it. Also, if price just sweeps a high level of liquidity, like a session low, make sure that if you're going to disregard that and you think there's going to go lower, that you have a lot of confluence. Like maybe this SMT wasn't here, that I would feel more confident. But since there was a 5 minute SMT off of liquidity sweep, I should have seen that and I just disregarded it almost because I was married to my bearish bias. But other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, there's a trade to be taken. I will be live in my Discord all morning, and we'll see if I take a trade, but probably not. Most likely not. If not, I'll be back on Monday. But yeah.